Welcome all. In this session we are going to cover some topic under the introduction part. Let's start. The topic today we are going to cover is what trigonometry means and some real time application for trigonometry and trigonometric ratios and some formulas related complementary angles and identities. Okay, let's start with the trigonometry name explanation. So, tri means we all know that tri is 3 and metry is measurements. Trigona means triangle. So, which is trigonometry going to deal with some angles and the measurements of triangle. So, this is how the name came. So, usually in trigonometry we used only right angle triangle. Next, some real time application of trigonometry. To explain this, I take examples from your textbook. So, here is a girl is sitting in the balcony which is located the bank of the river. So, this is river. Okay, the other side of the river there is another house. If suppose the girl is looking the flower part which is kept outside that house at certain angle, okay. So, can we find the distance between these two houses or the length of the river once the height of the house is given? Sorry, not the height of the house, the height where the girl is sitting. Yes, it is possible using the trigonometric application. So, look at here, this situation makes right angle triangle, right? Not only this example, there are still more applications or the real time examples are there which is going to, where the trigonometry is the main part. So, here are some other examples used in measure the height of the mountain and architecture and construction field and flight engineering. Okay, let us move on to the trigonometry ratios. Like I said earlier, trigonometry is applicable only on right angle triangle. So, let me draw one right angle triangle first. So, this must be 90 degree. Here are some ratios sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. So, here the theta is nothing but the angle. So, it can be anywhere, here or here, okay, not here because this is already fixed. This is right angle triangle. So, this must be 90 degree. When writing the angle, when writing the ratios depends on where the angle is located. For example, if suppose the theta is located here, so sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So, before that let me name the triangle as ABC. So, here the opposite side is BC, right, and the hypotenuse is AC. So, BC by AC. But in case if the theta is located here, the same procedure, the same formula is applicable for everywhere. Opposite sin theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse. This time the opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is same AC, right. So, be careful with the theta. For cos theta equal adjacent by hypotenuse, which is AB by AC. For tan theta, we all know that sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So, opposite by hypotenuse divide by adjacent by hypotenuse, both hypotenuse and hypotenuse, the denominator will be cancelled out. So, the remaining is opposite by adjacent, which is BC by AB. If you want to memorize with a trick, I will give one clue. So, look at here sin theta. So, here we do not have, in the sin word we do not have O, right. So, the numerator must have O. So, opposite by hypotenuse. So, both denominator should have hypotenuse. I am talking about only sin theta and cos theta. So, here we do not have O. So, I put O here which is opposite side, and Here cos theta it's already have O, so we choose other side which is adjacent. So both denominator is hypotenuse. This is just for memorization purpose. This is not the rule actually. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, the formulas, the complementary angles. So these are the complementary angles. This complementary angle is very helpful when some angle is given from which is not from the table, which we are going to study later. So we can easily find out the values using these complementary angles. If suppose sine 110 degree is given. If you asked us to find sine 110 degree, so how to solve this? So we don't know 110. This is not the standard, the angle from the table, right? Actually the table values we have is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. So in this case, by converting this 110 degree to the standard angle like any one of these, then it will be more easy to find the value of that corresponding angle, right. So here in this case, how to write sine 110 degree, sine 90 minus theta. Next is complementary angles. So sine 90 minus theta, cos theta. So sine and cos always pair together. So sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta sin theta, and same like cosec and sec. Cosec 90 minus theta sec theta, secant 90 minus theta cosec theta. Same as tan and cot. Tan 90 minus theta cot theta, cot 90 minus theta tan theta. So while solving the problem, we are applying the complementary angles concept. Next is identities. So identities are sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1, and so usually we don't confuse with sin theta and cos theta, right. So sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, which is going to be very easy to memorize. And next, when coming to next two pair, 1 plus tan square theta equals secant square theta, 1 plus cot square theta equals cosec square theta. I give one tip to memorize this. Here we have C on both sides. So remaining is tan and C. So 1 plus cot square theta equals cosecant square theta and 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. So we are able to convert these formulas as per our requirements. For example, sin square theta equal 1 minus cos square theta. We can transform like this, as well as cos square theta equal 1 minus sin square theta. Same with other two, 1 plus tan square theta, which is 1 equal tan square theta plus sec square theta minus tan square theta, and same like tan square theta equal to secant square theta minus 1. Same with this is also. So cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal 1, and cot square theta equal cosec square theta minus 1. This is how we change